don't know how long the stream will be, but I guess we'll, if it gets to the hour, it gets to the hour. If it doesn't, then yeah. we're gonna talk about some couple things. I've noticed. Thank God I've noticed my YouTube is, getting somewhere when it comes to growth. So that's a plus, and I appreciate everybody who gives their support on it. So um, today, as y'all know, is Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to every mother out there who's doing a good job of being a mother. You know what I mean? Today's always supposed to be a good day for everybody. Especially for moms, with the family. You probably cook, you probably do something special. But today is a little bit off. It's a little off for me because, of course, it doesn't feel like that. And today is one of those days where you just feel like it's just like everybody wakes up with this sour attitude, trying to take out everyone else. You know what I mean? This is how it feels sometimes. Sorry, I sound a little bit stuffy and down. I just cleaned up a little bit. Right now, it just feels like sort of deal. It ain't really much today. Of course, everybody's grateful to have something to back up themselves on. To fall back on, especially when it comes to like family oriented things. I mean, whatever you choose to do with yourself. But that leads me into my oh crap. That leads me into my I guess you could call it discussion of the day. That's what we don't call it from now here on out. Our discussion of the day. I guess after so long of being in a hellhole by myself, I had time to really think about a lot of things. And when you think about it, when it happens, and when you think about it, you get.
Looking good, kid.
I gotta see something real quick. When you think about it, you learn a lot. You learn something. You learn a couple things, and what you learn is the way you are. The depression is it's like having a knife, and it's like the whole ground is covered with knives, so you have to find a way around that. You know what I mean? Okay, my car out there. And then if you step on a knife, you just go right back to square number one.
All right.
That's how depression is, because depression isn't just something that you just magically go with a day, with waking up the next day. No, it's something that stays there, and it rips you up until until it can't anymore. And I think I've been in denial about it for a while. I keep telling myself, like, man, I'm not depressed. I'm happy as can be. You know what I mean? I'm lively. But then again, you just realize like you're just lying to yourself. You know what I mean? And I gotta start admitting that like I've been lying to myself about this stuff. I have.
No, I don't mean waiting tables and walking dogs. I'm saying I painted,
Wow.
golfed, I played the triangle.
My pants are all sticky.
Come to my performance,
Whatever.
please, okay?
Word. This is too crazy. I
Game
gotta
was
go.
so retarded, bro. It's been 2 days since I so-called missed my mechanic payment. It's been 2 days, and it still haven't been paid yet. But you can take money from my bank account when you need utility at any time. Probably three times uh, each day. Like I gotta go get a car and put it in my freaking nightclub. So depression is something that it sticks with you for a while. You know, and even if you're in denial, it will prove to be a tough thing to get rid of, because it's not just about like, you know, it's not just about who's there, who's not there, you know. And in the case of certain people, for us who are deemed special, and I'm talking about educational special, it's a lot stronger on us, because we are our mind, we already as smart as we gonna become. You know what I mean? You know, I'm deemed as a special ed type of person. That's what I'm deemed as. Always have been. And honestly, I'm smarter than, I'm smarter than I seem. Of course, all of us are smarter than we seem. Hell, I'm happy to be, in the words of special ed, because those people are smarter than the average person. They are. And the one thing we all have to deal with is people. You know what I mean? And what you could call them outsiders. You know what I mean? And on the outside looking in, to us we have it easy, but in reality you have it easy. You know what I mean? You have it easy. You're deemed born normal. You know what I mean? There's nothing out of place, disorder, nothing about you that's, you know what I mean? And that's what it is from the time you're in elementary all the way to now. You know what I mean? And people, alright, let's do that. People, actually, they forget that. They forget that we see what's going on around us. Every look, every whisper, every little detail about what's going on around us. And if you may think that we don't know, but we do. You know what I mean? You know, depression doesn't just comes with people though. It comes with life. You know, people like me. I'm the type of depressed person who's gonna say what's on my mind at any point, given time, no matter how people feel about it. You know what I mean? I'm also the type of person who call out the elephant in the room when no one else wants to talk about it. You know what I mean? That's why a lot of people can hate Kendell Jones. But in realization about that all, when people begin to hate you, of course it's gonna put a toll on you. You know what I'm saying? Because in the midst of everything, not only do I have to deal with these people on my back, you know what I'm saying, I also have to deal with my loved ones as well. You know what I mean? That's when you start to feel like the whole world's against you. You know what I mean? That you can't catch a break, that you can't breathe. You know? In my case, it all started with a couple words. You can't do this. That's what it started with. That's where my depression started deepening. And when I tried to do better, I failed. I tried to do better, I failed. I tried to do better again, I failed again. And I just kept going and kept going and kept going and keep going and keep going. You know what I'm saying? Of course it's gonna weigh a toll on your body. Of course you're gonna be in denial about some things. Of course you're gonna tell yourself you're gonna do something and don't do it. You know what I mean? Even as a test subject in this situation, I know better. I know better than just to think that things is gonna just go back to normal. Even after I succeed in one place, at the end of it, there will be other challenges. You know what I mean? Whether I'm ready or not, that's to be announced. But right now, I'm not feeling life as we know it. You know what I mean? I'm not feeling it. I'm too low. I'm not feeling it. I'm not. I put on this smile and just pretend like I'm all good, and and this crazy part is I try to be for the people around me. At least for the people that deserve to have a better side of me. You know what I mean? I try to tell myself we all go through things. I try to tell myself that every day. Like there's somebody going through something way worse than I do. Something that doesn't dull the pain that I'm going through. Because that person's not me. You know what I mean? I'm not that person. They always say no matter how big or small sin is sin. Well, no matter how big the problem is in your life, it will still hurt the same. You know what I mean? Granted, some things can be dealt differently with others. Some men, women, and children, they didn't ask for certain things. You know what I mean? They had to deal with it. But that's just it. I ain't asked for none of this stuff, man. I ain't, you know what I mean? If I knew that it was gonna bring this much of a toll on me not to have something I'm passionate about, then I probably would never play football in the first place. You know what I mean? I probably would have quit before I even had a chance to go.
Oh, okay.
You think that it's fun to having to deal with this side of things when dealing with people in general, and having to deal with this ongoing heartache. It's not fun. It's not a happy thing. People use depression as saying as they use depression to try to get attention. And that makes it even worse for us, because now you're creating even more enemies, because there are always the people who's going to believe what they hear. They're always going to believe it. You feel me? Granted, you do research. Not Google can't tell you everything. Not the most important things. Not when it comes to faith. They can't tell you everything. You know what I mean? And you ask yourself, you could be a person that could contradict it. Ask yourself, then, if God was real and He wants the best for all of us, then why are you going through this? Well, we aren't puppets. You feel me? We have free will in us. You know what I mean? Every decision we make change the course of our lives, our faith. You know what I mean? We're not puppets. We're not guinea pigs. You feel me? That's the thing I don't feel to realize. Like, yo, we're not, you know what I'm saying? God doesn't intervene unless you give that, unless you're at that stage of it in your relationships. And you can't just get up in one day and pray and say, oh, well, you know what I mean? No. It takes a relationship to build faith, you feel me? And even I don't have it all the way straight. I don't. That's fine because I'm young. I'm young. I'm not my parents. You know what I mean? I'm not a pastor. You know what I mean? I make wrong decisions. You know what I mean? This is, you know, and that seemed to be, you know, you think about it. You think about it now, and you don't realize how far you're being pushed until the very edge. When you're just bleeding from every socket. When you're hurting in every corner. Everything in your life dictates another thing. You feel me? It is not uncommon for you to be going through something and for you to tell yourself you want to do something better, do something different, and still not do it. Because that's just how embedded depression is. That's just how cruel it is. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? You can rot every day in your life and you can see what the heck. You can see, you know what I mean? Of course, if you look at me now in person, and you go look at all the photos of me on Google, you be like, man, you changed a lot. You know what I'm saying? You gotten way bigger, and you lost yourself. It's like, dog, like you don't act like a stranger. You know, half the people around me know my situation, but they pretend like that it's oh well, I was never, this wasn't supposed to go like this. The crazy part is half of that half was a part of the problem, and they pretend like they never was. You feel me? People hate you because you got something to say, that you got something to get off your chest. That you're saying the right thing. You're not listening to the bullshit that everyone's trying to feed you. You feel me? When you're on the right path, when you're on the right knowledge, when you know as much as I know as a 23-year-old man, you feel a certain way. You feel me? You start talking a certain way. People start hating you a certain way. And everything begins to just change. Your life around you starts to change. Friends become an afterthought. Love is very scarce, you know what I mean? Somehow I managed to find that. Somehow, some way, you know what I mean? When broken meets broken, is the only thing you can do is pick up the puzzles. You know what I mean? For a short time I tried to tell myself that love alone could complete me, and I lied to myself. I lied to myself. You know what I mean? Because I forgot that, you know, even in situations where you love somebody, you're gonna have those times where you don't have times where you go through. You know, you don't have those times where you just feel off. Something's off. You know what I mean? But then those times you can't just jump to conclusions like something's wrong. You know what I mean? No, it's maybe it's just off timing. You know what I mean? Y'all haven't been on the same book lately. You know what I mean? Y'all, you know, not everything is supposed to be so in common. You know what I mean? Love, relationships, you know. For a while, I believed that I was gonna just be alone for the rest of my life. I'm gonna be honest with you, you know. Because everybody's so, in my generation, everyone is so stereotypical. You know what I mean? They see a big guy who doesn't have much in his life, and they automatically assume that that guy isn't worth it. Come on. Really? Really. I was listening to a dude. I forget his name already. Um, is it Kevin? Samuel? Samuel? Something. He's a guy. He always wearing a tuxedo. And he has glasses. You probably have seen him on the internet somewhere. You know, and it's not. It's not about my girlfriend or anything like the sort or like that. But you know something. Some of my baggage should be a lot. Half of my baggage have come from women as a whole, and that's where you find me. That's where the bashing of women come from. You feel me? Part of me know the bullshit they put the men through. You know what I'm saying? I for the life of me, I just find it so funny that man, he has no filter. He has zero filter. You feel me? He has no filter. Have you ever seen him or seen his videos? The man don't give a damn what he says. You feel me? Crazy part, a lot of men like that because the man has a tongue. The man has a tongue, and he doesn't give a damn what people say. You can't cancel him because it's what his foundation is built on, and at this point in time, you know what I'm saying, he being himself. You know what I mean? And yes, granted, a lot of things he says is offensive and it could be hurtful to women. But the funny thing is, the one thing I don't get is, you go to the comment section and you see all these women saying this, that, and the third about why y'all give him this and why y'all give him his attention. Man, he's disrespectful. It's like when us men tell you that y'all being disrespectful, it doesn't register. You feel me? Now, granted, I love my mother, I love my sisters, I love my girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? This doesn't really include them. Don't make no mistake. Just because you agree with something, you find it amusing with another woman who potentially deserve it. You feel me? Doesn't mean that doesn't mean you don't love your mother, or your sisters, or your auntie, your grandma. You know what I mean? I don't mean none of that crap. That's what y'all make it out to be. A lot of women, y'all love to do that crap too, by the way. Yeah, I've noticed that. What is this dude doing? I've noticed, like, you feel me? Like, this man, and granted, I kind of don't like the way he handles things when he says it, because it truly is it's not my taste, you know what I mean? And, you know what I'm saying? It's not my taste at all, but women, I've been finding it very ironic, a lot of women have been saying a lot of crazy stuff lately. You feel me? And when it's said back in the worst of ways, it's oh well, you're being offensive. You don't love your mother. You don't do this, that, and third. Like what? What? I mean, you was just, you know what I'm saying? You were just trying to tell me that it's all right for women to love a man based on his penis size. That's what you just told me. You feel me? So, you know what I'm saying? But when this man gets on this microphone, his show, and tell you that a man doesn't like this, and you need to change this, oh, well, all of a sudden it's offensive. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, you can't say nothing, you can't say nothing at this point. Oops. Because at this point, it doesn't really matter what you think. When someone has the guts to stand up against you, then they do. You know what I'm saying? Me, I don't give a damn. I'm not scared of any. I'm not scared to stand up to any woman. You feel me? That's just me. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? If something wrong and I feel like it's wrong, I'm gonna let you know. How you feel about it afterwards, and that's just you. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna tell you anything I didn't see you or see you do, or maybe, you know what I'm saying? just because a man tell you what you doing wrong is wrong, that don't mean that he's disrespecting you. That just means that he wants to see you in a better light, especially a man like me. If I'm man enough to tell you what's wrong, what you doing wrong, to find you a man, or are you when you in love with a man, then that means that I genuinely care for your well-being. You feel me? Well, you can make the excuse and say, well, it doesn't really matter what any man thinks. If you want to find you a good man, it's gonna matter what he thinks. This is it. That's just the thing. You feel me? Because we as men, and granted, I don't know if how I feel about that myself. As men, we pride ourselves off of the way women think about us, think of us. I'm sorry. You know, that's become very adamant. You know, in the time being. You know what I'm saying? Men, they dress a certain way, they do certain things, they say certain things. You know what I mean? But when a man doesn't go by the book, he is the most pitiful man to y'all. Why is that? I don't know. You feel me? Why when someone tell y'all the truth about yourselves, y'all get mad? I don't know. Because we gotta deal with the shit every day. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Especially on Facebook. Facebook is the worst place. It's one of the worst places to be at. You know what I'm saying? Because these females, they feel like their tongue matters in a man's life, but we can't dictate to them. That makes no sense to me. You know what I mean? That adds another part. That adds another part to depression, because now you have a good man. You know what I'm saying? Who somewhat loves you. You know what I'm saying? He sees you in the future, in his life in the future. And because of your ego, you know what I'm saying? Because your ego and your ass is bigger than your damn head. You feel me? A man with more jewelry, with more swag, with these expensive glasses, who can probably rap or mumble rap or whatever, who's been to jail. You feel me? Like, because of all that extra stuff, he's worth more than this man who's been with you from the bottom? I don't got a goddamn thing right now. You feel me? That's to my name. Besides this PS4, to be honest with you, I'm gonna be straight up with y'all. I don't want nobody to feel sorry for me. Like, nobody. Period. I don't want no one to say this or all that. No, hell no. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be real with y'all. You know what I'm saying? There's some parts times, even including now, where I have to wear these same exact clothes, and we keep rewashing and keep going places with these same exact things on, because I can't find no stuff in my size sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Our stuff is just too expensive for me. You feel me? You know, when I get money, it's terrible for me to get money in the middle of the year, cause there ain't a damn thing on sale. Especially when you're trying to get it in a bigger size. Dang, man, you know what I'm saying? They be trying to charge you up. You know what I'm saying? They be trying to charge you an arm and a leg for a pair of pants at 6XL. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Not everybody get the luxury to be fancy and cool. You know what I mean? Now, granted, I probably have wasted my money on a couple things, but you know, when it's your birthday and stuff, and you want to get something that you want to, you know what I'm saying? I could have got clothes. You know, I probably only have enough to afford a pair of pants, but you know, I could have done that. You know, I misjudge myself sometimes, and that's fine, because you're young. You know what I'm saying? And it's okay to be. It's okay to be. A part of you is going to be dumb. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say it's okay, but part of you is gonna be dumb. You know, you women need this, man. Need to see that. A lot of us men have what you call a heart. Not just you. You feel me? We have our business that we have our business that we don't like women dictating us about either. Have you ever noticed? You feel me? Get my own pressure. There's lots of things that we don't talk about to y'all, and we don't like y'all dictating towards us. You feel me? I keep running. You know, there's on TikTok. There's abundance. Ever since I joined TikTok, there's been an abundance of depressing men. Saying what they think about women, and and asking these questions these women are asking us. You know what I mean? One in particular that I oh crap. Okay. So first of all, before I continue that sentence, I'm sorry. I didn't even notice that I had. Good afternoon, Nicole. I didn't even know she was in there. I'm sorry. How to the one question in particular that stood out to me the most is it's a clip, it's a TikTok of this woman asking, what is it to be a man? And a borderline, this man, this kid, I ain't gonna call him a kid because he didn't sound like a kid, but this guy spilled his heart out, dog. Like, he literally spilled his heart out about what it feel from their eyes. He told a story from their eyes. He was like, I can't go verbatim word for word, but I can, skim through it. It's like, it's like a man can't be, basically he compared their lives in the terms of double standard, and then he also proceeded to say how it feels when being a man around a female in y'all lives, and we can do certain things but y'all can. You know what I mean? Because y'all, it don't matter what woman it is. You know what I'm saying? Every female feels like there's something she can do that you cannot. You know what I mean? Whether it's a small thing, big thing, medium thing. You know what I mean? Every woman, every single woman, even my girlfriend. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? And in some cases that's okay, because I'll be grateful for. Honestly, I don't want to have. I'm glad I don't have no damn periods or none of that crap like that. You know what I'm saying? That's something they deal with. You feel me? Y'all have all that, but some things, you know what I'm saying? If a woman can go out and party with her girls, a man can go out and party with his guys. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? And that's all right. That's all right. You can do, men. Stop, men. As much as I love all the women in my life, that means the most to me, family, girlfriends. You know what I mean? I have to set a standard for myself. You know what I mean? No woman, nobody, no woman will ever walk over me again. You feel me? Even my own mother. When I feel like my mother, she wakes up and she has this crazy attitude for no reason, I ask her why. What's wrong? You know, what's the big deal? You know what I'm saying? Some stuff I just don't realize. I just don't see why she's. You know, she has no business really being mad over it. You know what I'm saying? And maybe that's because I'm still at this age where, you know, I feel like some things that you can fix. You just no sense of being pissed off at over it. You know what I'm saying? Cause you know what I'm saying? Some things, of course, you don't have to tell. Your parents never really have to tell you to do. And of course, you know what I'm saying? That's obvious. But some mornings, I just wake up and she be in a foul mood, and I just be wanting to just bang my head against the wall. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just the most infuriating thing. You know what I'm saying? Because I'd be like, man, You know what I'm saying? Today's a good day. It's sunny. The sun's up. We woke up this morning. You know what I mean? What's the fuss about? You know? And I love my mother to death. Today's Mother's Day. And today, it don't even feel like it. You know what I mean? It isn't. I've not had the best of day. You know what I mean? It's just been that type of day where everyone seems to be in their own little bubble when it's time to become a family. You know what I mean? Granted, you're supposed to have those times. I guess, you know, but the time right now, no. And I just realized that I can't. No, I was finna send my car back, and I just forget that. Hold up. Let's go in here. Let's go out here. Because there's going to be something else. This is something about GTA that irks the piss out of me. For the life of me, I understand the nightclub making the money overnight and stuff like that. That's understandable. But the paying stuff, I can't even send this thing back to my storage because it's going to tell me that I didn't pay the thing on. You missed the last payment on your mechanic. Like, really? Are you serious? Why? You know what I'm saying? I only had like $35 to my name a couple days ago. You know what I'm saying? Yesterday I would, you know, for how long I was on GTA, it should already paid the dude. You know what I'm saying? Now it doesn't. So Rockstar, you tell me something. Why? Why are you trying to penalize something for something so retarded? Matter of fact, why are you even charging anything for you to, you know what I'm saying? As unrealistic as this game is, you want to charge bills in this game? Are you serious? Imagine my shock when I realized that the more and more you bought, the more and more you had to pay for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is bull. You know, in this game, in GTA, all this stuff may look real, but if you wanted the real game like that, dog, then take out all of your oppressors and bullcrap, dog. Just take it all out. Take it out, bro. Like, this is retarded. My crap been like this for 2 days. You know how frustrating it is having to steal a car and going all the way to my garage just to get a car? Are you serious? Man, shit, man, for real, like, man, shit annoying. Like, I hate that, bro. Like, what the? Stop charging us so much bullcrap, man. We already got, you know what I'm saying? Money, y'all have to realize in your game that this money crap does not grow on trees. You know what I'm saying? You got people modding the hell out your game. You know, on PC, you know, you ain't doing a damn thing about it, obviously. You know, so do something different, bro. Like, I'm sick of it, bro. I'm telling you this now, bro. Please don't relay no information that we have to wait another 3 years for GTA 6. Because if so, I'm probably gonna stop playing your game for a while. I'll be the honest truth, because this game is starting to get infuriating. It really is. You know, granted, this is the go-to game that I go to the vent on. You know what I'm saying, right? As like I do all the time. If y'all been here with me, this is the vent game. This is what this is. This is the go-to vent game. You know what I'm saying? I grind off screen too with my girl, and it's like some stuff in this game.
It's so expensive to get money to spend in the game.
Right? And, we're not going to even talk about that. You know, crazy part is when you're desperate for money, you don't realize this. Y'all mofos are charging $100 for a mere $8 million. Hold up, and we're getting off track here, but that's all right. We're gonna go here. We're going to go to Warstock. Do you realize that some of this stuff costs 3 million, 4 million. You feel me? Another 3.6 million. I have played GTA since PS3. You know what I mean? In PS3, I didn't have as much knowledge as I have now. 4 million for adults, so I'm pretty sure that's went up. I don't remember that being 4 million. I don't know if I don't know if y'all know this, but back on of course back on GTA 6, I should have bought this crap. I said GTA 6. Back on PS3, bro. There's so much stuff you didn't have to deal with at the time, bro. There's just so much stuff that you didn't have. You had to, people would shoot you, but then you didn't really have the oppressors. You didn't have all that other crap, bro. Y'all have to realize, dog, like this is still $3 million. This car has been in the game for ages, bro, and it's 3 mil. What the, you know what I'm saying? And for the people who don't really do your heist, you know what I'm saying? This is not going. This number don't even exist. You feel me? I've yet to get a jet in this game. I've yet to get a jet in this game. You feel me? Because it's not. I don't really care for killing and blowing people up. It's not my style. You know what I'm saying? I just want to hop on the game, just chill and have some fun. That's what video games are for. Y'all make it harder for us to have fun when you put all this nonchalant BS in the game, bro. Like, what was your point of putting this in the game? You know what I'm saying? And then, you know what I'm saying, you talk about being balanced. The Night Shark, the Insurgent, the Night Shark, and pretty much every armored vehicle in this game can still be destroyed. And crazy part is, all you need is an orbital cannon just to destroy one thing. And don't get me started on the orbital cannon. This mofo is 5 million. And to be truthful, I've yet to see anybody actually use this plane, cause that's bullcrap. Like, and what jet was it that we used that one game that was absolute trash? Was it this one? I forget which one it is. I don't remember which one it is. It's one of these mofos. I think it was this one. Either or. It definitely wasn't this one. Either or this one, or it was this one. But $3 million. Some of these planes aren't even worth this much. You know what I'm saying?
I think so.
I ain't gonna say that they're not worth as much in actuality, because they probably are. But in a video game, you know what I'm saying? When will I ever need something like this, dog? When? You know what I'm saying? Like, I've seen people use this. Actually, I was like, man, it's actually pretty dope. But you go over here and what is this? The only difference in these jets, this one and what's the other one? And this one is that one has rockets and one has bullets. That's the only difference in these jets. Why is this 6 million? Why? Just why? You feel me? I'm believing the laser's the one that has the guns, and it's cost more than the one that has the missile, which is the Hydra. Now this is probably one of the fewer things right here that actually is worth what it's called. 3 million. I paid 3 million for this because I've rode in one of these before. You feel me? And oh my god, this right here, this is the prime reason why your game is trash right now. This one vehicle is the reason why your game isn't fun. This vehicle right here, every person. As a matter of fact, people call this the broomstick. You know what I'm saying? When they make when they make videos on this crap, dog, they put the little witch laugh as their in their edits. That's how retarded this is right here. This
I hate the
don't
oppressor.
right. This doesn't have any business in your game. This is the most foul object I've seen in any game I've ever played. Because as soon as they see guys go off the map, and I'm gonna relate this. Matter of fact, the average, and it infuriates the hell out of me because it disgusts me. It disgusts me because it's crazy. They all do the same thing. First of all, they go off you're in the lobby, you're just chilling. It's already bad enough GTA lets them know where you are on the map when you have cargo, but they also, you know what I'm saying? They also even if you wasn't doing anything, they come and get you anyway. They go off the map, get on their oppressors, and they come blow you up out of nowhere. You feel me? And then once you kill them off the oppressor, they go and get a Hydra or a laser. And then they go Ghost Organization. And then when you kill them out of that, then they start calling their friends. And now it's a 5v1. And you know what I'm saying? The only thing you can hope for after that is that you have the ability to hold your ground and make them all leave. That's the only thing you have left. You feel me? Most guys I see when they go against all odds, they use RC Bandito or the RC Tank. You know, or the drone, or they troll them. You feel me? These guys are the most annoying pieces of dirt, and then some of them even have the lamest excuse of why they do it. Oh, it's just a game. You know, I never said, you know, crazy part is, you see me complaining, but a lot of dudes don't even complain about it. They just take out their guns and start whacking people. Me, I can't be, in this game, I can't be like Call of Duty. Because it's not the same, you know what I'm saying? It's definitely not the same game, first of all. It's not the same game at all. You know what I'm saying? But it's the aim assist. It's like the aim assist is stronger at points, and the aim assist is garbage at points. You know what I mean? I know if you play GTA, you know exactly what the hell I mean. Because sometimes you feel like, oh man, I'll let all the aim assists do all the work. You know what I mean? And it doesn't work out that way at all. Because sometimes it still doesn't lock on at all. And not to mention GTA, Rockstar, and I'm still off task here. What made y'all think it was okay to not only put BST in the game, but you also decided it was okay to put heavy armor inside the game at the use of any time. You know, a lot of guys say, "Oh, well, you know, BST doesn't boost your health." You know, look. You must be boo-boo the fool if you think that it doesn't do something to your health. Because when you have BST, it's sure as hell. Not only does it boost your morale, but you also wear heavy armor. It's like you're unstoppable. We're 8 years in this game, mind y'all. And there's still people using God mode jets without mods at that. What the, bro? Look how, bro. You know, there's guys who are still using God mode jets. Oh well, you know, Rockstar. Why is this still in the game? Oh well, we can't seem to patch it. Really? That's your excuse? Or is it that you don't want to patch it? Because obviously you don't want to patch it. Obviously you don't want to patch it because I've seen Apex Legends has been around for what is this his third year? 3 years? Forget. It was in 2019. Yeah, it's been 3 years since Apex Legends has come out. Apex Legends is one of those games where you think that some of the stuff they just shouldn't have come back from. All the hackers, all the glitches and stuff you can do, all the boots, you know what I mean? It's like they found a way to fix their game every single time. And granted, a lot of the Apex community is just ape shit annoying because a lot of y'all whine and complain about the dumbest crap. By the way, yeah, Apex community talking to you. Oh, now they want to pay him. Look at that, 300, 700, another 300. Oh no, I think it's 1,000. Is 1,000 coming? There it is, 1,002. And Apex Legends, y'all, you know, but as my point is Apex Respawn has found a way to fix their game every single time. Every single time they played it, you know, every time someone had something to complain about, they found a way. They shut up all the haters, unlike Fortnite did. You know, Fortnite, they just got worse. You know, the only time I really had another look at Fortnite was when they had when Black Panther was introduced into it. That's the only other time I really cared for it. Well, buddy, wow, the very fact that I missed that shot is just, it hurts me. Fix your game, bro. We've said this numerous of times. I don't know how many times I've said that, dog. I don't know how many times that I've said those words. What the heck? How unrealistic. Look at this crap, dude. It takes him forever to get in the car. How unrealistic that is, bro. Like, really? When you call, matter of fact, and this is another subject that's off topic. I should have just said and more. Y'all ever wondered something about police officer calls? You know what I mean? When I was a kid, I accidentally dialed 911, and you know, wild question. If you hang up, even if you hang up super quick, they'll still know where the hell it came from, and they still come to your house. The thing is, the funny part is like when you call them and there's an actual emergency, their first thing to do is ask questions. You know, some of those guys don't even apply. They think it's a joke. They think it's funny. Y'all know that? Like, do y'all ever notice that? Like, I swear to God, do y'all ever notice that? Cause I do. You know, I looked at some of those cases where these policemen, or these well, I forgot who they're called when they're moderator something. You know, when you call 911 and the person they pick up, and you know what I mean. I forgot what those are called. They literally. Why do they ask you so many questions? Hold up. Hold on. Oh shit. Man. Hold on 1 second, guys. Okay, how could you not? But how could you not if you play this game all 4 rounds and y'all win, you get 130K for it. What's up, love? Oh, I got super off track. I have to rant about that in GTA real quick though. Yeah, always good to rant about GTA. Good for nothing heifers. Well, guys, I probably could do a part 2 to this. So, because kind of out of steam to talk about it now, because now I just want to go blow some shit up in GTA, and because how trash this game could be sometimes. So, tonight, or no, later on today, I got Life is Strange is coming, and later on tonight I will be doing Case Animatronics. And this time we coming for vengeance. This time I'm gonna run for my little bitty old life. This time. Ow!